Kurumjari, Namaste. A very good evening to all our viewers, and I'm your host, Ibethoi Thokchom. Well, this program is held as a curtain raiser prior to the 54th midterm symposium to be held on the theme Industry 5.0, the New Revolution. On the theme Industry 5.0, the New Revolution, and the 58th Vikram Sarabhai Memorial Lecture organized by Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers IETE in collaboration with National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology NILIT Imphal on 7th and 8th April. Well, in our studio we have very special guests with us. Let me introduce you. On my right we have Professor G.S. Bormane, Chairman TPPC, Technical Program and Publicity Committee, Principal of AISS MS College of Engineering in Pune, who was also Chairman of Board of Studies in ENTC Engineering at Savitribai Phule, Pune University, Pune. And on second we have Dr. J.W. Bakal, who is also the principal of Pillai HOC College of Engineering and Technology, and who is also the immediate past president of IETE. And next we have Professor V. Gunasekar Reddy, professor at Mahavir Institute of Science and Technology, Hyderabad, who is also the former Deputy Inspector General of Police, Andhra Pradesh, and the president of IETE, and also the ex-United Nations police officer. And next we have Sri Shunil, Additional Director General of Prasar Bharati, Vice President, Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union, Honorary Treasurer IETE, and also the Governing Council member. And last we have Sir Haigruzam Kulachandra Singh, retired Deputy Inspector General, Chairman IETE Imphal, awardee of President's Police Medal for Meritorious Service 2012. Well, first of all, I would like to extend a heartiest welcome to all of you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, sir, ngasi ge ahan bagi question se koi Sir Kulachandra da lakchage. Sir, hojik akoi gi IETE masi karino amadi masi gi aim and objective asina kari oigadoribano amadi hojik pangthokadoriba hayeng amadi hangchi pangthokadoriba midterm symposium asina karino habasi sarna samlapna thambi.
Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers. This is a professional apex society established on 2nd November in 1953 by the then Vice President of India, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. The objective of the IET, I can mix with Manipuri.
Yes, sure, please.
The main objective is the advancement and the promotion of science and technology in the country. If you can presume the situation available that point of time in 1953, the condition in India just after independence was not so good. So we needed a platform where all the professionals drawn from different organizations could interact for the promotion of science and technology, and IET happened to be the best platform in the entire country to advise the government from time to time. Okay. And we had been continuing to do that, and the 54th midterm symposium is held in Imphal, and I am very thankful to the council members and the president for trusting and for reposing full faith to the Imphal center. In fact, why I presume why midterm, because IET was established on 2nd November 1953. If you count from November onwards, April happens to be the midway of a year. Therefore, the midterm symposium. That is what I feel. And this year's theme, as you have rightly mentioned, it is Industry 5.0, the new revolution. And this is more light will be thrown by our chairman TPCC that about the Industry 5.0. But then I can mention a bit of this thing. Industry 4.0 is in full swing in the country. It started around 2010, and this is signified by the full automation and connectivity, ICT and the full digitalization and all that, and the industry 4.0. In that, what happened is there is so much of connectivity. The cyber physical world is in fusion with the physical world. That is happening through breakthrough so many of technologies like IoTs, AI and cloud computing, quantum technology, etc., to name a few. And India has taken full advantage of that. The best example how we have taken this thing, how industry 4.0 has helped India is we could effectively tackle the COVID-19 issue through digital payment using of UPI, Aadhaar and all those things we have used, and there is lot of automation, and there are certain limitations of industry 4.0, because there is a fear in the mind of the people that robotic is going to replace the human, to the extent that there will be lot of joblessness in the environment of industries and factories. To that extent, the stability question comes now and sustainability comes now. So, industry 5.0 is to address all those limitations. More light will be thrown by our chairman. Now, coming back to our midterm symposium, I am very happy that it is being held at Imphal with so many dignitaries coming from all over the country, and there will be an interactive program, and our honorable chief minister is so kind to bless the function as chief guest, and we will be able to interact, I think, and the Manipur will not be left behind this time. Thank you.
Okay. So, sir, next let me come to Sir Burmane. So, sir, what will be the role of TPPC?
Thank you, madam. TPPC is one of the most important committee in IETE, and which is taking care of number of technical aspects, and especially we have center, sub-center structure spread all over the India, and there are student ISF, IIT student forums are also there. Means number of students are involved through these centers, sub-centers. Through this TPCC committee, we are conducting various activities like seminar, workshop, conferences at centers, sub-centers, and we are trying to bring all students forum into it, and we are trying to upskill the manpower through this forum and this platform. And we have divided this geographically in 4 zones, and we are conducting zonal seminar and ISF Congress every year in all the 4 zones, South Zone, North, West, and all the South zones, in association with our zonal mentors. We have structure of chairman, center, then zonal mentor, then TPC chairman, and of course governing council and president. So, this is a broad structure of this IET, and we are utilizing the infrastructure of various centers, sub-centers to spread and give the technological know-how to the students and the stakeholders associated with this center and sub-centers. And we are conducting various lecture series also in the name of Sir C.V. Raman, Sir C. Bose sir, and we are also celebrating IT Foundation Day, World Telecommunication and Information Security Day at every sub-center and center, and we are giving some themes to celebrate these particular dates. So, whatever the technological development taking place, and IIT is playing a vital role to spread out up to the student level in academia also, and also there is a large participation of industry and research organization. If you see the involvement of the members, they are from all the domain. It's not only for academics, not only for industry, but almost all domains are covered, and so we have a strong resources, human resources, and they are also helping a lot to deliver the expert lectures at various center and sub-centers, and that is the beauty of this particular structure.
Indeed.
And through this, I thank chairman of this Imphal for accepting our invitation to conduct this midterm symposium, and he has mentioned about this midterm symposium. Similarly, we conduct annual IET convention every year in September. There also we give theme to the particular center, and based on that themes there will be the paper presentation, there will be expert series. We are inviting the experts from various sectors, and this activity is carried out at particular center every year. So we also give more focus on the ISF or students, and there will be a project competition held at every year. National technical project competition also conducted every year, which gives the platform for the students to showcase their skill and potential. And of course, the senior members from IET, they are acting as a judges and experts, and they are giving good inputs to improve the quality of the projects. That way IIT is helping to improve the quality education by means of various activities. And as a TPCC, we are coordinating these various activities, planning of the activities, and of course visibility of IIT is also we are trying to publicize through various interface, interacting with the media, interacting with the various stakeholders, and conducting these different events, collaborating with different agencies, and we try to publicize our IET also, and we are doing the giving the technical inputs to the various stakeholders. Under this, sir has rightly initiated about this industry 5.0. This is and he has rightly mentioned about the 4.2 various technologies, AI, ML, data science, and IoT, and that was totally automated. And he has rightly mentioned there is a fear of replacing the human being, and that brought back into this particular 5.0 concepts. It's a man and machine, both are now jointly working, and more skill upgradation of man is done, and what was the fear, that is totally removed. Especially in manufacturing sector, it is playing vital role. And on tomorrow and 7th and 8th, we are having the various sessions on this 5.0, and I thank sir for inviting Chief Minister for inauguration of this particular function. It will also help to have more publicity of our IIT and this particular event.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. Coming to Sir Bakal. Sir, can you please expand more on the membership of IET, as sir has also mentioned what is IET all about?
Thank you very much. Basically, IET runs through these members only. Like a student member, he can be associate member, and then after his graduation, he or she takes as a member, and after completion of 5 years, he can be a fellow, and there is a election for DF, Distinguished Fellow.
Okay.
Coming back to what is actually these people do by becoming member, the chairman has already mentioned about way back in 53, our condition was not that good. The people who join in services of it maybe 10 standard or 12 standard, they cannot afford to have full-time course by losing their job. So it was IET to conduct courses awarded for those who are in 10 standard. For them it was diploma, deep IET we say. Those who are for 12 standard, we give grad IET. And those who want to pursue master, nominal fees, not like regular colleges, lakhs of rupees. It is very, very nominal, and through that the people has gone up to the director level at Government of India. They were members of ours. The body is that way professional. The courses, we were awarding degrees also too. Now coming back to now, what is expansion? Through this, we are actually going through a digital university. By awarding manually degree, now we are thinking of digital university. Last, when I was president, I chose this as a center for the same program, MTS. Sir has mentioned it was a COVID time, but I am thankful to the all telecom engineers and computer engineers. Otherwise, the students would have lost 2 years of their life, no examination, no conduction of theory. It was Zoom, everything is possible, and then we could conduct examination almost all university, otherwise it was at the halt. So that way actually, and now the new education policy which is coming up at national level, wherein now they said it has to be 40% blended mode. There will be theory taken physically and practicals or something they can do online. So this way actually it will help those who are still working and they want to continue. The best part of NEP is there is multiple entry, multiple exit. So suppose I am a computer engineer, but I have got interest in biology. So I can go to some biology college, earn some credit which is called like National Credit Bank. So my credit will be on there, and after that I will come back to my course, finish my course. Then there is now minor and honor degree. Suppose I am pursuing, my students pursuing a master or degree in engineering, that to computer. But all of a sudden he felt I should have something knowledge of robotics. So he can go to robotics. So he will be getting degree like, he or she will be getting degree like master of the main course computer engineering, and if it is minor course, minor degree of or honor degree of mechanical or robotics. So simultaneously he cannot both. So this is a whole motto of new education policy 2020, which is going to be implemented from next academic year.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. So coming to Shri Shunil, sir, can you please say something on the vision of Government of India on development of broadcasting infrastructure of our country?
Okay. So thank you for this question. IET is very closely related to the education transmission in the country, and Prasar Bharati is one of the bodies of the Government of India which is mandated to inform, educate and entertain. So on the education part, IET has got some 27,000 members all over the country, and the basic objective of the IET is to promote the advancement of the telecommunication engineering, broadcasting engineering and all to the citizens of the country. Prime Minister has a very clear vision of development of this sector, and this is the first time when around 2,500 crores rupees has been sanctioned for the development of the broadcast infrastructure in the country to promote this education. The Public Broadcaster of India is carrying right now 51 education channels, and IET is one of the key alliances for the skill development promotion through this platform. So very soon we shall be having, because mobility is one issue which has to be addressed, and lot of emphasis, lot of money has been given for this. Anybody, anywhere, anytime wishes to watch a content of the education on his mobile, on his fixed television, on his portable device, should be able to do so. In that line of action, the government has provisioned development of the infrastructure of the broadcasting in the country, so that on multi-ways platforms, on the social media, on the YouTube, on the terrestrial network, on the satellite, on the cable, everywhere, at least in your TV homes, you get all those channels right from class 1 to class 12, from the graduation, post-graduation, diploma, degree, management, everything you are able to have here. So that is the vision of the government, and lot of development is taking place, and we are very actively working to realize all this vision of the government in another 3 years. Thank you.
Okay. And now coming to Sir Guneshwar. Sir, can you please say something on the publications of IETE in the areas of research?
Thank you, madam. Firstly, namaskar, Khurumjari to all the Doordarshan viewers, listeners, and in particular to the organizers of this Doordarshan program of Imphal. We are very fortunate to be here today at Doordarshan and getting as an opportunity to share with us how we are very happy to associate with the northeastern states like Manipur with a headquarters at Impal. Now all my colleagues have touched upon various blocks of IET, that Institute of Electron and Telecom Engineers, and in fact our ex-DAG has clearly talked about what we are going to showcase tomorrow and day after tomorrow on our midterm symposium, or a vibrant industry policy of 5.0, which is the need of the day, like cyber security and security aspects, all such things. This way we try to cover entire India so that our corporate members across the country, even on the globe, they get associated with what's happening on the latest art of technology. Now please see in the overall view of where IET in the world scenario as well as Indian scenario. You will be, most of us, the technologists, engineers would have seen an organization called IEEE, Institute of Electric, Electronic and Telecom Engineers, is a US professional body. It's an international body. Like that, in India, we have a lot of professional institutes covering medical, professional, engineering, all types of mechanical. So IET is one of the leading professional society in India. We have established right now 70 years before, which my colleague have said, the aim of IET is to spread the art of technology and keep awareness of our members. You are aware, the corporate members, as on today what we have, 1,25,000 members, including student members, corporate members. Apart from that, there are people like us. Please, you know very well, IET is not any commercial body or any industry or such thing. It's a professional body comprising of all experts in the area of telecommunications with their expertise while working or after working. They have come across to serve this society for the noble cause of enlightening, educating the students, and also ensuring that the corporate members who are working in various industries and various organizations, their capability or their knowledge of the latest of technology has to be abreast. This is the only platform today, madam. The professional organizations are serving this first objective. That's the reason, if you see anywhere, you take for example the international accrediting body called NBA, National Board of Accreditation, they insist the colleges must have professional body memberships. So that's how IET took this objective of serving our, first is the corporate members, where we have said 1,25,000 networking corporate members, then the students who are based, we have more than 60,000 members, and also a lot of students who graduated from IET as graduates, MTech level people. They are serving across the country and also abroad. We are very proud to say, when we interacted once, we called one of our IET alumni. He is involved in Microsoft in designing one of these processor chip I04. So you can understand the IET alumni spread across the world and enriching the image of IET. So keeping this view, we always want to see, we have a desire. Let me tell you how I am happy. I can very well say I should thank the past president. He initiated the idea. I can tell it is initiated by him that we have to go to Impal, so that the IET spreads across. Our objectives are spreads across. How do we help the engineers, the students, all of them? And let me tell you, because I said today I had an opportunity in a short time to visit INA of Subhash Chandra Bose ji, wherein I got such an inspiration. I really wanted to tell the word. Subhash Chandra Bose ji said, give me the blood, I will give you the freedom. And I can tell you my entire body, blood pumped in with enthusiasm. Now, why I am quoting, Imphal is the land of the heroes. Thank you, Imphal. Thank you, Manipur. You have what you call inherited the great war hero Netaji, who established his irony here. When I saw the current Prime Minister, the way he has developed along with the dynamic Chief Minister of Manipur, Imphal, they have put a huge flag, and also I saw the memorial developed. We were really, I am telling you, we are impressed upon. I felt, I am very happy that I am here to see this and get inspired as an Indian that the Imphal is a place where every Indian must visit one day or other and see what are the contribution the great heroes of Indian patriotism have done for India. Now coming back with one or two words, I will close. Now, IET, as we rightly said, every year we take certain objectives as a focusing areas. Now we were watching what the Honorable Prime Minister of India was talking about, the Azad Amrit Mahotsav, year of independence. He talked about Make in India, Atma Nirbhar Bharat. So we were trying to, what you call, IET when it goes, we try to take, how do we participate in this objective of our national policy? One is national education policy, which our members are talking. We were also trying to do on this Make in India policy, what you call startups. A lot of startups are getting developed and they are trying to be simulated in Indian engineering colleges. Please try to understand, a factory or a small industry develops, the first thing will be, yes, we will encourage them and we will praise for that. Now IET what is trying to do was, let this type of incubation or in the startups to be developed at the engineering colleges in their incubation and innovation centers, wherein the student is associated. He gets into the confidence that he is able to do something else. Though this area, we took it as our first target, which we are going, whenever we go across the country, we are trying to propagate this, and we are conducting national seminar workshops across the country through our 65 centers. So, madam, we are very, what you call, hopeful, because we work as a catalyst agency also with the government as well as the education institutions. How do we bridge the gap, come as a catalytic professional organization? So this is how IET marches forward. And lastly, we have already entered in the areas of artificial intelligence, cyber security, business analytics. With the help of, you heard just now, we are very fortunate that NEELIT, National Institute of Electronic Telecom Engineers, which is there as a national body, headquarters are Delhi. For the last 10 years, they are doing a lot of services across the country. You see, they have a very good office. A lot of students are joining for various courses, certificate courses. So NEELIT is the only certified Indian organization which gives certification for all the technical courses which they are running. Please go through in the website. There are more than 60 to 100 various courses which they are helping the students, unemployed people, and so many other areas. So IET has very strong association with NEELIT. Future to come, we have a lot of ambitious programs we will be able to do through NEELIT in these areas of the latest budging technologies of blockchain technology. Every one of you are aware, the future to come is the blockchain technology areas where data security is of utmost importance. With this, again I thank first the chairman of Imphal Center allowing us to be here, and then all of you to give us an opportunity, and then lastly to the people of Imphal, that I could get an opportunity, because as a policeman, I worked for 20 years as a policeman, and I was international police officer. I say when I visited INA headquarters of Subhash Chandra Bose ji, I don't call it my blood. I got such an activized way that the spirit of enthusiasm, that I am an Indian. Thank you very much. I am very happy. Thank you very much to all the viewers again.
Do we have some minutes left?
Yes, sir. I think we will do another round, sir.
Okay. Okay. To supplement something on our discussion, the Bikram Sarabhai Memorial Lecture.
Yes, sir. I was about to mention that.
Yes, Bikram Sarabhai Memorial Lecture. I was asked by the headquarter IETE that this time a local eminent person should be delivering the lecture.
Okay.
So we were on a hunt for him. Then fortunately we found Professor Hidangmayum Nandakumar Sharma. He is the former Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, a very popular physicist. He was head of the department of physics department for a long time, and he did his MTech, his PhDs in England, and he is available with us, and we are very fortunate, sir. And the another thing is, to continue this thing, our president has very elaborately said that the mission of IT and also our theme about 5.0. 5.0 is actually a balancing of machine and human. That robot has to serve the human, and human has to order the robots, and the creativity and innovation always lies with the human being, and the robots cannot replace, AI cannot replace human being. The world seems to recognize now that the carbon emission, then all those pollution and all those things is have to be reduced, and any problem in any part of the country or the world is not an isolated case. For example, a war in Ukraine and Russia, the effect lies in entire world is affected. So we have to have a common vision, and our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, always continue to say inclusivity of thing, sabka saath, sabka vikas, sabka prayas, sabka vishwas. That philosophy the world seems to recognize slowly. You see, for America, the population of America is hardly 5 to 6%, but then their energy consumption is more than 25%, and they talk about the carbon emission and they try to blame India. This is absurd. Now the world is realizing that we should have a common mission. So Industry 5.0 works on that line. So I will end my session by saying Vasudeva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one mission, one future.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as we have got another 25 minutes, I guess we got some more time to indulge on more on expertise. Okay, sir, please go on.
Madam, because viewers will be watching, the madam has put the first question, the publications which I am supposed to answer, but you see, I became emotional to inform you that the importance of Impal and importance of INA and Netaji. That's how I started that first, and I have to do my job of the question what she asked. It's very interesting. IET publications, we have 3 publications: IET Journal of Research, IET Journal of Education, and Technical Review. These 3, the first one, you will see if in a common way to general public, what is this publication? See, most of the researchers, either they go for MTech or for PhD, they publish papers in the reputed journals and the reputed publishers. Taylor and Francis of UK is one of the renowned publisher, is IET publisher. And the reviewers for IET Technical Journal is Dr. Shivan Kaul. I think some of the viewers who are watching, just click on Shivan Kaul. Please see him, see his biodata and his credentials. He is serving 18 years IET as our chief of editorial board of IET Journal of Publications, where the impact factor last year it rose up to 3.3, which is the highest for any Indian publication journal. We are trying to compete with IEEE in some areas of 5.5. So, madam, this is the standard we could achieve through the publications. I just want to say that the editor-in-chief also belongs to Northeast.
Okay.
Kudos to Northeastern districts. You gave such experts to IET. And now IET is marching one step ahead. Very recently in the international conference IEEE at Bangalore, the president of IEEE has come. We are having a very fruitful negotiations that they said they have a heavy work or load which they cannot dispense away within time of publishing a lot of articles, because there is a big queue. This year, under the leadership of our honored treasurer, but you know he is a highly technocrat, what I came to know, that he is one of the topmost technical head of Prasar Bharati and Doordarshan. We are hopeful along with him. They are going to go very soon to San Diego. IEEE, MapCon conference is going to take place, where these people are going to sign. See, as I said, you know, as a president, I have a vision, right? I may 90% I may succeed in my vision, which I am planning right now. In San Diego, we are going to have in July the international conference IEEE is conducting. We are invited as keynote speakers. My team headed by Sri Sunil will be visiting, and one of the the landmark we are going to get through, if everything goes well, will be IEEE IET combined journal is going to come out. That is a feather in the cap of IET. Thank you very much. And which is what I have completed the first question what we gave in the last. I am very sorry, because I have to now tell about the importance of Impal and how I am happy. Thank you very much to all the viewers.
And I hope, sir, you enjoy your stay here in Imphal too.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Yes, my wife and myself, she has already got an input that Manipur saris are the best in India.
Thank you. Okay, so sir, coming to Sir Bormane, sir, as this very symposium, it will be also held on the theme Industry 5.0, the new revolution. So, sir, can you please tell us more about this Industry 5.0?
Yeah, just I was mentioned, and sir also mentioned what are there was a lot of technological advancement in Industry 4.0. Latest technology is there, but there was some component is missing, that is the human being or human touch. And which is now you can say the technology is jointly working now. It's a human being and a machine. That is the beauty of this Industry 5.0. And so sir has touched that point. We are giving the creativity, or we are manufacturing the robots which are working more faster with speed than what we are thinking. But ultimate the creativity and inputs are given by the human being, and especially in manufacturing sector now a lot of advancements are taking place because of this concept, and hope so this will flourish and helpful for the growth of the India, and of course our Prime Minister's mission, that is Make in India. And if we are observing in so many sectors, we are now exporting the things instead of importing. And as a IIT, we are trying to give these inputs up towards the students through various activities like symposium, conferences, student forums, then zonal seminars, and we are choosing these topics which are relevant and which are latest topics. That is the beauty of this IIT platform, and which is helping to to improve the skills of the students and the stakeholders.
Okay, sir. And now, sir, coming to Sir Bakal. Sir, thank you for the putting forth the idea of organizing such symposium here in Imphal. And sir, I would like to ask you about this National Education Policy 2020, well, as a future perspective of IETE.
Some of the points I have already covered,
Yes,
like about the National Education Policy.
Mm-hmm.
The motto of IETE always been reaching to unreached.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I mentioned, like those who cannot afford to go to regular schooling and colleges, for them the degree was given. They used to have their job full time, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday used to conduct practicals. Now, coming to this National Education Policy, and Sir has touched upon the Make in India and Made in India, we are 100% rely for particularly technology aspect, we used to import all. Now, the chips in the, let us say your TV or laptop was imported. Now, it is going to be manufacturing in India, which were totally suppose the country like Malaysia, there is no existence on map of the world, very small country, but we used to import almost all component from them. So, having everything, we have sand, we have mica, which are the requirement for manufacturing ICs, integrated circuits. So, this way now, with the great visionary of our Honorable Prime Minister, it is going to start now manufacturing in India, and that way it become Make in India and Made in India also.
Yeah.
So, no import. So, we are cutting lot of import, whatever we spend, lot of money was flowing like rupees to dollar. So, it was this way and dollar, like we were, and that is why once upon a time it was 1 rupee equals to $1. So,
Yeah,
we are expecting
1947.
same back, like let us say for everything there is a reverse engineering. Let us hope 1 rupee equal to $1. Thank you.
Yeah,
Correct.
our fingers crossed. And coming to Sir Sunil, sir, can you also elaborate on the vision of Government of India on education sector, well, in the field of especially broadcasting?
Yes. So, as Honorable Chairman Imphal Center IET has pointed that IET has an association of visionaries. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan was associated with the IET, and today also the entire industry legends, academicians, students, all are associated with the IET. Honorable Prime Minister has got a very clear vision of universalization of the education, and that is why you see in the last budget announcement, the Finance Minister announced a special package for getting 300 TV channels on board only for education.
Yeah.
And I would like to inform this audience that all these channels will be carried by the Public Service Broadcast of India. It is Amrit Kal, what Mr. Gunashekhar just now told, and in that process, Prime Minister has ensured, again on the words of Dr. Bakal, reaching the unreached, that every student in the country, every citizen of the country gets education at his house. So, coming 300 channels, getting 300 channels on board means association of IIT to generate content, association of IIT Delhi who were already planning to generate content, association of all the IITs all over the country who have planned to bring in content for not only classes 1 to 12 or higher, content for the coaching. There are people, there are students who are underprivileged and who cannot afford costly education. So, the government wants that everybody should get a quality education at his doorstep, even who cannot afford. And all the coaching classes, right again from class 1 to engineering to the IIT to the NEET to the JEE, everything will be available on the devices through this. The infrastructure for this 300 channels is ready. April end should be the launch date for that. And just for the information of the viewers, that Cabinet Secretary is taking a regular meeting almost weekly, almost every fortnight, just to speed up this process and ensure that this materializes and everybody gets that education. Now, this was one part of the content generation. where IET comes in for the skill development, having 63 centers all over the country and having vast resources where all the educational institutions come in for that. Government has also thought that now how to do research. People who have got TV sets in their home, they have to go to the market to purchase a DTS set-top box, which again will cost 2,000. The government does not want even that. They want that every should get free, even that also.
Very good.
How that is happening? Very recently, just about a month back, Bureau of Indian Standards, they have issued a mandate for all the TV manufacturers in India to have inbuilt satellite tuners. Meaning by, you are not required to procure, go to the market and procure any set of boxes. Just put a dish of 200 rupees, plug into your TV set, and without any set of box, all those 300 education channels and news, entertainment, content, everything will be available at your home. So that is the vision how the government sees that every common man should reach what Bakal sir has told. I repeat the same thing, reaching the unreached and at an affordable price. Here the price is almost zero and you sit home and get all those things.
Great.
So the government on the universalization of education has really spent a lot, is really very keen, and that is why at the highest level of the government, the cabinet secretary himself is reviewing with all the secretaries, Secretary MHRD, Secretary Higher Education, Secretary School Education, Director IIT Kanpur, and all the joint secretaries of the university. They come on that platform just to see how it will be. April is the time, but I am telling you, it may be 15 days plus minus, but that is time when this is going to become a reality. So we have to laud all these things. The association of the visionaries and revolutionaries with IDE, the Amrit Kal, where all these make in India, all this manufacturing, as Bakal Sahab also told, is going to come in, and with this, all the imports and all will be finished. आज की डेट में हम import कर रहे हैं. I don't know in how many thousands of crores of set of boxes, which will be again made in India. People have mandated, the manufacturers are mandated to build into their TV sets, and again saving to the nation, a grace to the nation. So that is the efforts of the government, a laudable effort of the Honorable Prime Minister to reach the masses on the education part.
Well, yes, indeed, it's a very good move. Well, thank you, sir. And coming to Sir Gunasekar, sir, can you please, as you have also mentioned on the Make in India, you have also touched that part, sir. Can you please be more explain more on the task of IETE in par with the PM's vision of many development schemes in this country?
Yeah. Madam, you see, as the vision of the Prime Minister, as you rightly said, he is not only the one part of his vision is to develop the entrepreneurs, the unemployed, the youth who has the energy and whatever it is, develop some startups on their own. And now you see the behind the screen, from where these people have come. They are all the graduates coming from various education colleges. The IET has visualized, as I am repeating that word, where we took this as a task, that from all the engineering colleges where you have the incubation centers, we are now, as you know, IET today, we have a network of not only the members, the most of the members are all from the industry, from also what you call individual entrepreneurs who has their own factories and whatever institutions and companies. They are also part of us. Now we are motivating them. The first basic concept of success of the first is touch the student, develop his capabilities at the time he is learning. By the time he comes out from the college, he really does an incubative or innovative project at his college itself, which is industry marketable. What's as on today we have visualized, and we have a clear point where is the missing gap is in the loop will be. The most of the entrepreneurs who have the capability of doing the small scale entrepreneurs, they are not showing much interest. What is that? Their time or whatever is their valuable time of marketing, valuable time, they feel they are not able to invest much. Here is the point, they also to be motivated in such a way, IIT associates with them and helps them in their areas of interest, and also the moment they help, the colleges where the students are doing, they do these startups at the college and develop a project which is marketable. When this idea works out, it is then you see the multiple choices and avenues of the students who does a project and which makes marketable his employability options, his placement options, his creativity, his ability to do his own product enormously improves.
Just,
but let me tell you, madam, the task which we started, I am sorry,
yes,
I am very happy, sir. It's not that simple. We started at the beginning. We are very hopeful we'll be able to succeed with the strength. I just wanted to inform you. We have 650 engineering colleges. They are all associated with IET as IET lifetime organizational members. So the one way is, now we have, see, now Bakalji, our past president, he is a professor in engineering college. You see, we have our own IET members who served in various capacities. They are spread across the country. See, he is also a great, what you call, academician and principal from Maharashtra. We have a lot of Maharashtra, what you call, educational the engineering people. Now the idea goes well is only to bring the industry people, sit with the colleges, make the student to develop the startups at their college, at least some of them. And that will be the success story where IIT wanted to associate, and we are working. And we are very soon, within a span of 1 to 2 years, we will be able to succeed, because the strength is, as I again and conclude, the organizational members of 750 across the country is expecting us to join with them and bring the industry along with the institution, IET and the industry. To tell you about this, I have to tell you about what one of the greatest engineer, madam, he is basically what you call Dr. Satish Reddy. Right now is advisor to the Ministry of what you call Raksha Mantri. He was earlier DRDO chief. Dr. Satish Reddy, when we came to our IET annual symposium, he gave us this task. He said, the president and your team take up this task of developing the startups of these 3 areas: artificial intelligence, business analytics and communication. Let the what you call the small entrepreneurs concentrate on the IIT colleges and bring the startups. He said, we will come to the places where you have to create awareness among the industry, among the educational institutions. We are here to what you call spend our time and create awareness through workshops. We are very happy that he gave us this task objective, and he gave this what you call strength to us, that they are want to support us. Thank you very much.
Okay, Sir Bomani.
Just I want to mention that same thing. We have organization members through TPCC. We are conducting these awareness programs, especially, and we are appealing to conduct awareness programs related to startups and all these things. And this is a vision of the Prime Minister. And if you see nowadays the country's position in case of startup is, I think India is now second in the world as far as I think I may not be wrong in that case.
Right.
And government has made a huge budget provision for startup innovation, and our IIT through TPCC conducting various awareness programs to promote this among the students, and students are doing fantastic, and in every college there are now few startups are working. Thank you.
Well, as we have come to the end of the program, and on behalf of our guests in our studio today, I urge all the youth and all the people to go attend the symposium, and I extend my thanks to Professor D.S. Borman, Chairman TPPCC, and Dr. J.W. Bakal, immediate past President IETE, and Professor V. Gunashekhar Reddy, the President of IETE, and Sri Shunil, Additional Director General of Prasar Bharati and Honorary Treasurer of IETE, and our very own Haikruzam Kulachandra Singh, Retired Deputy Inspector General, Chairman IETE Imphal. Thank you to all our guests tonight.
Thank you.
And to our viewers, this is IETE'S 54th signing off. Kurumjari.
Thank you.
Kurumjari.
Got it.
सोचिए अगर असल जिंदगी में ऐसी हालत हो तो कितनी मुश्किलें होती हैं, लेकिन शुक्र है बैंकिंग के लिए नहीं। अगर आपकी उम्र 70 साल से अधिक हो या आप दिव्यांग हो तो बैंक आपको कुछ जरूरी बैंकिंग सुविधाएं घर बैठे बैठे दे सकता है। आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
अरे छुटकी, ये क्या? पहले पैकेज प्रोडक्ट्स पर लिखी जानकारी तो चेक कर लो।
क्या फर्क पड़ता है दीदी?
फर्क पड़ सकता है, सेहत पर भी और जेब पर भी। इसीलिए हमेशा पैकेज प्रोडक्ट्स खरीदते समय ये सारी जानकारी जरूर चेक करनी चाहिए।
जागो ग्राहक जागो। पैकेज प्रोडक्ट्स की खरीदारी में दिखाएं समझदारी, वरना हो सकते हैं ये सेहत और जेब पर भारी।
जागो ग्राहक जागो।
पेमेंट फेल? लेकिन पैसे तो कट गए, गई मेरी मेहनत की कमाई।
हो जाएगी भरपाई, चिंता मत कर मेरे भाई। अगर डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शन फेल हो जाए और अकाउंट से पैसे कट जाएं, तो बैंक समय से पैसे लौटा देगा, वरना कॉम्पनसेशन का है प्रावधान। नहीं तो आरबीआई के ओम्बुड्समैन को शिकायत करें आप।
या बिल?
मेरी फीस। आरबीआई कहता है
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।